Sundays at Ebenezer Lutheran Church consist of a less than traditional worship. Music director John Elmquist works with outside musicians to bring cultural influences into worship services to enrich the congregation's experiences.
I think I bring some different consciousnesses to this than most music directors. Congregational singing is a significant part of the Lutheran practice in particular, and so in that way it really helps kind of bind the community together in an activity.
With spires visible from the corner of Foster and Clark, Ebenezer serves the diverse community of Edgewater.
There's a lot of energy when you come here to worship, and it would be easy to think that, okay, this is all that God's asking us to do, but in reality, the door should be open wide so anybody should be a part of our worship and welcome.
Elmquist tailors the music to reach out to the diverse congregation.
One of the things that I've tried to do a lot is to understand what people's traditions are, what their experiences are from the way back in their lives, and try to honor those in the kinds of songs that we pick. We have people who are refugees from other faiths, and they bring vastly different experiences or desires and expectations to the kinds of songs that are going to be sung in the church. And so you can reach people on a really deep personal level with the kinds of songs that you pick.
Members of the church choir have noticed Elmquist's progressive musical arrangements. Past services have featured a jazz quartet, Santeria drummers, and classically trained musicians. Guest musician Bob Garrett has been contributing to the Ebenezer Sunday worship once every few months for the past 3 years.
It's nice to see the community that is happening here, and people supporting a really old tradition. I like that. I like being around that.
Though Garrett appreciates the community within the congregation, he says music is the most important part of the service.
I think that is the worship. I mean, because I'm a musician and that's what I do, I mean, that is God.
Choir member Jennifer Cox says Elmquist's use of multicultural music pushes her to open herself in different ways and approach faith in a new, fresh manner.
Well, our call to worship today was a didgeridoo, and that's not the norm. At least not any of the norms where I used to go to church in Indiana. I don't know that it directly reflects the diverse community. I think it's more the community is diverse and the music is diverse. I don't know that he sets out to match the diversities of music to specific populations in the area. But the two diversities, if they don't reflect each other, I do think they inform one another.
Ebenezer's welcoming congregation provides an environment for newcomers as well as those versed in Bible literature to find a community.
It's not that old, traditional type stuff. We always do something different languages, even though I might not know what it's saying, but still. A lot of people come here because of the music. Once they sit in the pews and they hear the music, then they return because they love the music so much. You just feel enlightened when you're singing all those songs. You just feel joy in your heart.
And you guys will sing 18 what we were just doing, right? And.
Under Elmquist's direction, the music at Ebenezer is non-traditional, but the church itself is a staple in the area.
This church has always been a real cornerstone for the Andersonville community historically, and so I think that we look at ourselves that way, and we will always be that way.